Aloha YouTube, it's your boy Crypto Rootz, and you know what I'm saying, I got more crypto game I want to spit. I'm over here in Mexico, we doing the thing, and give me a second. It's been a while, I've been on a hiatus, you know what I'm saying. I had to take a break from YouTube, just take a break from all this social media stuff, kind of get my head right. You know what I'm saying? Start focus on my programming, focus on my development, my applications. And I've been doing that and it feels great. It feels amazing. I'm not gonna lie. You know, and I really don't even want to kind of do this whole social media shit, but you know what I'm saying? I did start this with the mission to educate my people, so I'm gonna continue to do that. Now, one thing I want to talk about, it's hot. I don't even feel like walking the beach right now, it's hot. One thing I want to talk about is that after a certain point, when you're studying cryptocurrency, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna, you know, if you're into it, and I assume you are since you're watching these videos, but you're gonna realize after a certain point that there's a lot of noise. And what I mean by noise is that there's a lot of talk about things, but there's really nothing to back it up. There's a lot more opinions than there are facts. And one of the biggest examples is price speculation. Will Cardano be, you know what I'm saying, 15 cents by 2020? Or will Bitcoin hit, you know what I'm saying, 25,000 within, you know, this year? Or will a Bitcoin ETF be approved by the SEC? Like, you're gonna hear so many what ifs or could be's or I think or possibly and you realize, yo, all this is just kind of noise. People are just kind of like, you know, you're excited at first because you're finding out about all this information you haven't found out, but after a while you realize, yo, where's the substantial information that I can move on to the next level? A lot of this talk and opinion is just opinion. It doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many people involved, everyone's gonna have an opinion. So where do I find out the real information? What can I do next? You know what I'm saying? And the next step is really to be a developer. The next step is to be a developer. The next step is to shut off all the noise, turn off the garbage radio, and start making the music yourself. Find out the music within you. What kind of apps what kind of currency do you want to make? How can you improve? What kind of community do you want to be involved in? Like, that's the next step up, is being a developer. But you may not get there for a year or two. But once you're there, everything's going to start to become boring to you. You're going to start to turn off some of the media that you used to watch. You're just going to get bored with everything. And then once you're bored with everything, that's when it's time. That's when your conscience is telling you, start creating. Start developing. Start making something new that isn't out there. Start making and then you're going to cut off the noise even more, and before you know it, you're going to be stuck in developer mode. And you know, honestly, that's what I've been in, just developer mode. Like, I go on YouTube, I express myself, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm studying and I'm programming, and I'm realizing, yo, I need the next level. I need the next level. Like, I get that. Now, how do I write smart contracts? Now, how do I bring value to my own currency? Because I can create my own currency on Ethereum, no problem. How do I convince other people that my currency is valuable and should be invested in? These are the more complicated questions. You feel me? And most people won't talk about this. Most people want to fill you up with fast food news, fast food crypto news. You know what I'm saying? And it gets you all hyped and excited. And one thing, you know, anything that requires a debit card with cryptocurrency is not cryptocurrency. Anything that requires a permission, an email address, like, none of that shit's cryptocurrency. And a lot of people still confused, and it's just gonna take some time. But if you pay attention to the game I'm dropping, you don't have to sign up. You don't have to get approved. You should not need a plastic debit card with a PIN number to use cryptocurrency. That shit is it's the same shit, different toilet, man. Bitcoin, all it takes is an app on your phone, and you're in the game. That's all it takes. A lot of people still think they need these centralized mind control tools to be crypto, and it's not, man. It's not. You don't need none of that shit. You just need a smartphone with a Bitcoin wallet, and you in the game. You know what I'm saying? You can take payments internationally. you know what I'm saying, permission free. Okay, so I'm just going over with you that giving you insights to the people who are really about the crypto game. After a certain point, it's just all noise, the most of it, and you really should only be paying attention to the people who are developing, who have developed, who have written books, who are tutoring, and education and development is the biggest things you should be focusing on, because the rest will leave you stuck behind greed and broke from the greed, because you're chasing what everyone else says you should be chasing, and that's not how that's the reality works, you know. So forgive me for not posting a whole lot or posting often, you know, because at a certain point, if I post more than I work, if I post more than I write code or develop and study, then I'm going to be out of information, and I'm just going to be, the quality of the information I'm going to be spitting it's not going to keep you guys interested. So I put in work, and I encourage you to put in work, because within a year from now, your whole life can change. You know, stop thinking about the money and think about the evolution of yourself. That's going to come. That's going to come. That's one of the things that's going to come from the money, is you evolving. You know what I'm saying? Compensation for the hard. But think about your psychological mentality, how much you're going to change, and the people's lives around you. You're going to make friends and you're going to lose friends. Once you decide to get into cryptocurrency hardcore, and once you decide to be a developer, you're going to lose friends and you're going to make friends. But that's not the whole purpose. It's to create unstoppable applications, unstoppable code, where code is law and it cannot be stopped. So you need to be conscious about the code, the computer code you write, because it will and it can have the ability to affect millions of people every single day. Look at what you're watching this on. Look, you know what I'm saying? Look, find out the framework, the web framework that YouTube was written in. Find out the framework of the Instagram website that Instagram uses. You know what I'm saying? Do some research. Hit me with an email. You know what I'm saying? Once you find out, yo, they use React, or yo, they use Django, or yo, they use Vue.js. Like, you're talking a whole different language now. You're talking a whole different language. When I'm more interested in the framework you use for your application, than you know what I'm saying? That's the next level. So, had to spit some game. Much love. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out with Crypto Rootz University. I'm dropping a little hint, Crypto Rootz University. I'll tell you more about it later, but it's in full effect. Trust me. Crypto Rootz University. All right, much love. Peace.